It's been pouring all last night and all through today. It reminds me of the time that I was driving home from work. I was quite tired, but as I was heading towards the highway, I realized that there was a person in a vehicle pulled over just on the bridge, and they had the four-way hazard lights on. I gently pulled up to the window. He rolled the window down and I asked him, "Is there anything that I can do to help? Did he want me to call assistance?" And he said he believed that he was out of gas. Now, I always hear my husband in the back of my head saying, "Do not give anyone a ride in your vehicle. You don't know who's out there." All these things came flooding in, fear. But at the same time, I also thought of the fact that Jesus's teachings and the commandments that God gave Moses, love your neighbor as yourself. So I said to him that there was a petrol station just down the street, not about 2 minutes drive, so maybe 10 minutes walk. But it was raining and I felt compelled to help. So rather than just hitting the highway and going home, I decided that I would stop at the petrol station. When I went in, they had the last jerry can left in there. So I was able to fill it up with some petrol. And just as I had paid and I was heading back towards my vehicle to go back to where this young man was, there it was, another Good Samaritan male picked him up from the bridge, brought him to the petrol station, and we just happened to glimpse each other. And I said, "Aren't you the guy that I just saw on the bridge that's out of petrol?" And he's like, "Yes, this person was kind enough to give me a ride." I ended up looking and just laughing, and I go, "This jerry can is for you." It was the last jerry can, I told him, and we just got it filled up for him, and off he went. It just lets you realize that on any given day, light, goodness, being neighborly will triumph over darkness at all times. Yes, we may have fear, initial doubt when we go through situations, but when we think about who we are and our purpose here on this earth, it makes you realize that we are here to do the will of God and to follow his commandments. And the little things that we do to help are the little things that make us smile on days that absolutely reminds us of days gone by. I know without a doubt that day, that I can't tell you how grateful that stranger, I would say a neighbor, was. He was to tears because, first of all, he was not Canadian. He was from another country and had just been immigrated to Canada, but could not believe the honesty and the beauty of people wanting to help. So if you're out there and you come across any situation, good or bad, think about what you can contribute to make a situation better, or what you can do to help, right? It's so easy to close our eyes and walk away from a lot of things, but it's when we pay attention to the little simple details and help where we can. That's what this life is all about. I hope that this message meets and greets the ones that need it the most. We'll talk again soon. Bye for now.